Amelia at the Columbus Library, and today I'm going to show you this week's Take and Make kit, which is all about reptiles and some of my not so favorite friends who I'm learning to like through this project are snakes. So this week we are going to make Scaly Slap Bracelets with patterns that are found on North Carolina snake scales. So inside your kit that you can pick up at the Columbus or Saluda Library this week, there's a picture of 4 different snakes that are found in North Carolina. We have the copperhead, the corn snake, which I think is the prettiest out of all of these, the eastern king snake, and a timber rattlesnake. Now these can all be found in North Carolina, and they have different scale patterns, which we're going to use for inspiration for this week's craft project. All right, also in your kit you have a slap bracelet, and it works just like that. You can take it off and slap it on many times over and over and over. It will always work, and it will always go back into a bracelet. You may have seen this before. I've seen rulers that are like this, but when I was growing up, these were very popular. So we're gonna bring those back and make them cool again. So your slap bracelet may be green and maybe several other colors. And you also have in your kit either some puffy paint, which looks like this, it's in a small bottle, or a Sharpie. Now, if you're doing this at home, you can use a Sharpie and outline your design in puffy paint, or you can start with puffy paint, but we have either one or the other in this week's kit. So if you're using a Sharpie, you can start with some of the patterns, drawing those out either with a pen and trace it over with a Sharpie, or you can just be really brave and draw your scales right away. I started using inspiration from the corn snake for my design, and then I just got a little creative. So I'm not sure which snake this is most like, but I tried to make it like a corn snake. And then if you're using puffy paint, you can take those scales that you've drawn, or just be really brave again and go for it. I would test out the puffy paint first, and I'm going to test it out on the back of my paper. Okay, so you can see what I'm doing, and you can go over those scales, or you can just put little dots on there to look like scales all over your slap bracelet, and go back and fill it in with a Sharpie. But either way, your slap bracelet is going to be super cool, and you can tell all of your friends that it's inspired by snakes from North Carolina. Have fun!